Let's start this with a prayer. Dear Father, I thank you for this day and this opportunity to be used as a vessel to let your people know that you are available, able, and ready in the name of Yeshua from Nazareth. Let's cut this bread. It's day 16 and 17 because I didn't do a video for 16. Zephaniah 3:17, the Lord your God is in your midst, a warrior bringing victory. He will create calm with his love. He will rejoice over you with singing. And then 17 says, who is a God like you, pardoning iniquity, overlooking the sin of the few remaining for his inheritance? He doesn't hold on to his faith, to his anger forever. He delights in faithful love. I didn't know it was possible to go deeper. I'm not even gonna lie to you. And a lot of little things, and it really is the little things that kind of like get me off kilter and like, want to activate my pop off, jump off, whatever it is, right? But knowing that I have the Most High, like, you really don't even understand. So I'm Mexican and Puerto Rican, but I don't speak Spanish. That doesn't make me any less Mexican or Puerto Rican because I don't speak Spanish. This is in my blood. It's in my DNA. It's in my heritage to come through these lines. Cool. I have a daughter who goes to a school, and these little girls were bullying her, and she's very light-skinned, and they were like, you white trash this, you smell like this, you're white, bat, because, I mean, obviously everybody thinks that they can pick on white people because they're weak, but not this one. And I literally was getting ready to go and pop off, like, get on my hood rat things with my hood rat friends because this is my baby. But the Most High was like, I want you to see how fraudulent this is, Tanya. You're not going to belong to a group of people who won't accept you. There's always going to be something. Like, you won't be accepted because you're too light or you're too dark or you don't speak Spanish or you don't cook Spanish food or whatever it is. Then you're dealing with the fraudulent people that follow me. Because when I tried explaining to, staff, the principal, counselor, whoever, it was like, oh, if this is just back and forth. No, this is major. Now, I wanted a war. But this is where God is so amazing. Because in Zephaniah 3:17, the Lord your God is in your midst, a warrior bringing victory. I didn't know that while I was going through this, he was already like, yo, we won this. You know which side you stand on. And I'm like, nah, God, I gotta tell him. I can't let them. This is my baby. This, you know how we do. God be looking at me like, girl, stop. He will create calm with his love. He will rejoice over you with singing. Now, my flesh wants to pop off. My flesh wants to check these individuals. My flesh wants to check the little girls and the parents that bred them. Because honestly, when you come from a Hispanic culture, they teach you respect. They teach you pride. They teach you to make sure you honor your mother and your father when you're outside by the way that you represent yourself, because you're a representation of them. If you out here acting like a donkey, that means your parents ain't got no home training. And I wanted to go all in. And the Most High is like, no, articulate yourself correctly. You see it. The baby sees it. We all know what it really is. And let's just let it be. And I know at the end of the day, he's already won. Right? So it was just like, are you going to go up this hill of emotions and go and activate your psycho because somebody said something to your daughter? Are you going to fight everybody? Or are you aware that I am in your midst and I am a warrior bringing this victory? Yes, Father, I am aware. Okay. He will create calm with his love. And it literally for like 2 days was like here. Like, oh, I can't believe they... I don't know. Maybe you don't feel like that. Maybe I'm the only one who really goes through this. Walking out my salvation with fear and trembling, because if I step out of line and I do me, there's consequences for that. There just is. And then Micah 7:18, who is a God like you, pardoning iniquity, overlooking the sin of the few remaining for his inheritance? There is nobody like God. My iniquity is that I wanted to take it into my own hands, and I wanted these girls to feel the wrath. No forgiveness, no let's talk to you, but I just know that this world is evil. And if it's 2023 and people are still in the wave of like colorism and racism, I gotta kill that. If you're still in line with being a fraudulent follower of the Most High, I gotta kill that. But I know it doesn't mean that I gotta come out of pocket or, really come out of pocket, because he's like, Tanya, I want you to be like this. And even when they're ugly, you know what it's like. Like, I've lived in the hood my whole life. So I know when people are shooting shots, when people are doing things, when people are cool. I let people have their moments because sometimes they need it. And they have a void within them that they need to fill or bring somebody else in to try patching it up, because I remember being negative and trying to get the attention. Not like that. Overlooking the sin of the few remaining for his inheritance. So he's going to overlook the fact that I was ready to jump off the bridge and do it my little way and create a whole lot of chaos and not really follow him and be obedient. But I am so glad, because when you are tempted, he always leaves for a way out. Now, I could have went up to the school. I could have, I had a civil conversation with the principal, left her stunned, because I need to know who I'm talking to. Am I talking to a fake Mexican, because we're fake Mexicans because we don't speak Spanish? Or am I talking to a fake Christian, Catholic, follower of the Most High? No, it's not about this world system. It's about God getting the glory for everything. Do I have bad days? Yes, I do. Am I on the line of almost going to jail some days? Yes, I am. But I know it's him. Like, he pulls me back. He gets me right. He relaxes me. He puts me in a spot where I'm like, you know what, God, I was tripping hard. Thank you. Thank you for not letting me have my own way. Thank you for not letting me be consumed by my thoughts and then moving on them. This is bigger. Like, everything that we have going on, we need to bring it to him. He doesn't hold on to his anger forever. He delights in faithful love. I am faithful to him. So even if I get mad, or, I feel like he has me doing something I don't want to do, I'll do that. And then I'll come and be like, you know what, God, I don't see what you're seeing, but I know you got something important, but, it's going to come out of this, but help me. Help me. And he's there, and me being able to come and be like, you know, God, I was out of pocket. I shouldn't have tried to get them girls, to go to jail. Everybody should have a chance to be redeemed. Because that's literally what I was on. I was like, man, cyberbullying is a crime. I think we should start their criminal record now. Because if not, then it would have been violence. This is my baby, who knows nothing about this cruel world that will judge you by the color of your skin or the texture of your hair and think that you're less than. Not this mother. This mother won't allow it. And I won't allow it because my father doesn't allow it. My father doesn't allow me to be treated any type of way, because everything that's done in the dark always comes to the light. But being an emotional mother, I gotta fall back. It says, overlooking the sin of the few remaining for his inheritance. He wants to give me something more than what I've always been accustomed to. And I see that. Even I want to say supernatural control over my mind and the energy that I'm expelling. Is it love? Or is it loathing? Because I used to live in loathing for a long time. Oh, I hate you. And be okay with it. But no, I'm not. I don't want to hate anybody. I'm glad that I have a father, a friend, I can confide in him. I can trust him with me in mind. And he's going to produce righteous things. It's not always cute. And that's not always simple. But just know that you're never alone. And I explain my life so you can see how he works in my life, because it ain't perfect over here. I'm not walking around like, I love the Lord. Everything is great. I'm fronting. No. It's ups. It's downs. It's highs. It's lows. He is in the midst, a warrior bringing victory, and he has loved me with an everlasting love. And his calm, he creates calm with his love. You know, 9 out of 10 times we work ourselves up. I know I did. I was ready to go to jail. For what? Nah. Come to him, iron out your situations in front of him. Make sure that you seek his counsel on all the moves that you make. Because at the end of the day, he's the one that's watching. Heaven is watching you. We can do better. Hella God.